I'm Freddie, and today is Mystery Monday, so we're continuing with the Stanley Parable. Hi Swiss, hi Rodent, hi Adley, how you guys doing? Hope things are going good. So the game has done something weird. Surprise. Hi Jason, how you doing? Hope things are going good. Apparently I must adjust the slider until the dog and cat are friends. So this whole entire time, as I've started up the game, it's asked me to input the time, the current time, each time. And it was pleased with the fact that I was putting in the actual time, or attempting to, and not just pressing next. So I was given permission to put in my favorite time. And now they're like, I'm so excited, and they gave me extra things to play with before we start the game. So I guess we're just gonna make the dog and the cat friends. Somehow we'll figure that out. I don't know exactly what it's asking. I'm guessing we have to get it to the center. Make them friends. Yeah. Oh, you doing good? That's good. Oh, a little tired. Oh, wait, resting up before my shift tonight. Oh yeah. Hope you're well rested by then. Okay. Please adjust. All right. So if I do ah! Yeah. I love it. Okay. We did it. Please adjust the slider until the number 5 becomes the number 9. Okay, interesting. Sorry, I'm just gonna adjust my microphone. There we go. Oh, that's happy face. Document. Okay. Flag. 9. Okay, cabinet. Not sure what this is. Exactly. Plane. Computer. Bell. 9! Okay, good. What else is there? Phone. B. Bicycle. Ambulance. 9! Magnifying glass. Alright, trophy. Chains. House. Okay, I'm gonna go with the number. Okay, I am confused when they say 9. I'm assuming this is what they mean by the number 9, so let's do that. Please adjust the slider until you stop adjusting the slider. I'm feeling this. Yeah. Wait, I realize you should probably keep track of the endings, as there is an end. Oh! Okay. Which of the 2 made-up words below is somehow appealing to you? Oh god. Uskabonkle? Scrumtush. Scrumtush? Am I saying that right? You know what? I like this one better. Yeah, let's go with that one. Please don't adjust the slider. Okay, please don't adjust the slider. I won't touch it. Ah! Whoa! Hang on! No, I'm back! Ah! Rogue butt! Rogue butt! Bang. Alright. It's okay. We should be good. We should be good. Everything's fine. Wait, bonk or tush? Tush is good. Wait, I'm more of a scrum tush kind of guy. Oh, and keeping track of the. All right. Is there like a list? I should check on my phone or something. Okay, don't adjust the slider. Do you know what time it is right now? Yes. Is the time that it is right now the correct time? Yes. What is the time anyway? Yes. It was? Oh, shoot. Did I not read it right? Oh, shit. Is there anything about yourself that you haven't told me? Yes. I mean, there's a lot of questions you haven't asked. Help. Yes? I'll help you. Will you come back to visit me? Yes, of course. I hope. What's happening? Hi, Ultra Cyber. How you doing? All right. Well, we're playing the. Oh, I'm sorry. I miswrote the title on the bottom. I was supposed to write the Stanley Parable #2. I apologize. I messed that up. Oh, and hi, the narrator. And how you doing? Hello. We see you playing my story. I have a reaction request to one of the Stanley Parable songs. It was Stanley's idea. A reaction request? What kind of reaction request? And hi, Stanley. How you doing? Oh, this is so good. What the hell? It's happened. Okay, so I don't know what endings we got. I wonder if there's like a list. So I'm gonna check real quick. Apologies, and we'll start this up again. There are 2 yes or no. The YouTube video is called No Escape by Chai. Interesting. Don't ask about the time system. Trying to find it. All right. That's what Al. Thank you for the welcome, Blushy. Okay, let's see here. Let's get a list of Stanley parable endings. Okay. Holy. Oh my god, there's a chart. Okay, well then. I got a chart. Yep. Oh, and hi, Professor Frostbite. How you doing? The time, dude, is weird. I agree. Wait, what about the time system? Yes or no? Wait, I'm missing some stuff. Anyway, the song is called No Escape by Try on YouTube. It's Stanley Parable song, and we want you to react to it. Okay. Is it copyright safe? Just out of curiosity, because otherwise that might pose an issue. Wait, now there's 3. It was my idea, please. Wait, it is. It's copyright safe. Okay. Alright, well, if you guys have a link, or I can find... Wait, I looked at the script. It is. Okay. Let me see here. Okay, I'm gonna try not to blast things. So I'm just gonna, before we start... let me just... do this real quick. I know the volume should be... Escape. Is it... Okay. A Stanley Parable song. Okay. Oh, this video contains major stories for particularly every single ending. Okay. I'm afraid I cannot play this as we have not finished the game. I'm so sorry. Wait, the song contains spoilers. I'm so sorry. I can't, Oh, and hi, oh, jeez. You told me yesterday. Oh, shoot. Go at Pris? I hope that's right. Wait, I saw the last Mystery Monday stream was Poppy Playtime 4 and 5. When will the next Poppy Playtime 5 stream be? Oh, it will be tonight. In about 3 hours plus 4, so 7 hours. I can do math. It says there's not much bucket endings. Wait. Oh, it only takes place in the normal Stanley Parable, not the 2 version. I know you're saying that, but I still haven't seen all of the original endings and everything yet, so I'm terribly sorry. I will not be able to see this at this exact moment. Perhaps when we are done, I will keep that in mind. Wait, she hasn't finished the first one either. Yep. Alright, so let's get into it. Okay, the following contains scenes explicit nonsense. View discretion is advised.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
All right.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
And then everything ended.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
I don't know if I've regained my senses because I have no idea where to go at this point. Wait, you got the chart up? Well, I guess I'm gonna have to... Okay. Jeez. Oh my god. Okay, so... There's a lot of stuff. Oh my god. Okay. So we've seen, the bucket game show. Oh, it does not help that this is a very... Ow! Escape where I must, make sure she doesn't get there. We can try escape pod it. Wait. How do I do that? Okay, where's that? Oh god. This chart just keeps flipping in between the... Okay, wrong bucket. What? Explode. Oh my god. Okay. Whiteboard. Okay. There's so many things. This chart is huge. Okay. How does one... Okay. So... Okay. Back out. Okay, well, apparently we have to go up to the boss's office? I don't entirely know how to get there. Okay, to get the escape pod ending, you must reject it by narrator. Let's do the Scooby-Doo ending. Alright.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, I'm gonna try to understand this. Endings with bucket, endings without bucket. What does that mean? Does that mean if it's both, then does that mean you don't have bucket or take bucket? Alright, I'm assuming we're taking the bucket. Alright. I'd prefer the broom closet ending instead of the escape pod. Well, I mean, we could try it.
The embrace of an old friend. A weathered companionship that stands the test of time. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Okay, if you say so.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever.
Exactly.
Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers.
I'm sorry. We gotta do it for the ending. Remember a bucket, alter some endings. Okay. Got it. Get also Yep. I'm sorry! Don't worry, we can share the bucket. The bucket will be here. Woo! Wait, which
Stanley,
ending are you
we
doing now?
must move on from this broom closet, simply because I have no remaining stickers. If I did, you can guarantee we'd be in here for hours. But alas, no stickers.
But Stanley needs more stickers to prove that this bucket belongs to Stanley. The content. So apparently we're trying to do escape pod, which I don't really know how to get that, so we're gonna attempt it
Coming
with
to
bucket.
a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Yeah. Okay, we're going up. Okay. So apparently I need to enter and leave. Go to boss's office. Huh. Okay, wait. Huh. Woo! How do we get in? Also, have I checked the secretary's thing? Okay, I have. Remove your voice, Stanley. It clearly says properly as Stanley. I'm gonna call the cops. Don't worry. I'll share. I'm just borrowing it temporarily. Oh! Did I do it? I think I did it. Hey, wait, get back here. Oh, run, player, run. Okay, where do I go? What do now? Because I didn't think that would work. Oh, okay, do I go to the bathroom? Because the boss knows that what the boss says goes. If the boss has suffered losses, then that's what the boss chose. Okay. Hey, wait a second. Backtrack back to your office. Oh, okay. Oh, it is open. Okay. Perfect idea. You can't force me to leave my office, sir. Narrator. I don't know why I want to close all the doors behind. Oh. Okay. Get to the stairwell. Oh, and I see how you doing. Hope things are going good. Okay. Wait, unrelated, but in the Heart Space Shipbreaker, you have 2 tools, a laser cutter and the grapple gun, basically the gravity gun in Half-Life 2. Oh, neat. Okay, wait. Gotta go back. Oh, shoot. Did I... Okay, apparently there were screens and I was supposed to click on them. Oh, that's concerning. Is this escape pod? Wait, the region I'm mentioning is as a reward for a certain in-game achievement, you get stickers for your tools. Aw. That's ominous. Oh, and hi, Strider, how are you doing? Are you streaming during my class time? Yeah. Wait, you are now leaving. Okay, that sounds good. Let's go. Well, I think this game gave you free will. So, this is a trap, isn't it? Okay. Okay, with Stanley out of the way. Oh god, she's made it to the staircase. Sure, this is fine. Okay, 756. Wait, does it say the same thing? Oh, okay, that's the door number. So then the next one, is it 757 or 750? Okay. I'm getting there. This is giving me strong portal vibes. I'm starting to get worried. 8. While the Stanley Parable is not directly based on Terry Gilliam's 1985 film Brazil, it shares strong thematic and stylistic similarities that make it a spiritual successor in the absurdist bureaucrat genre? There's a genre like that? Well, you know what? I shouldn't be so... I don't know if I trust that. Launch bay. Oh, I can't see. Am I in the right room? Wait, hold on. Thank you for head pats. Okay. It's really dark. Oh, something's happening. Did I make it? Continue walking into the dark room. You have a bucket. Okay, it's safe. What? Oh, okay. I wasn't. Alright. Is there only room for one? You can get out. You don't have to suffer through this bucket. It's okay. Ah! Well, at least the bucket wasn't destroyed. Is it? Oh, wait. Bucket! Is Bucket still here? What did I just do? Now time to do the exact same thing but without Bucket. Wait, I can? Oh, okay. Well, I guess I can try that. Wait, yeah, in the Brazil movie, an office worker gets tasked with solving an unsolvable puzzle specifically so that people can watch him waste his time until he slowly loses his mind. Well, that doesn't sound good. Where's the manners? Wait, what's going on? Wait, my wife said it was her or the bucket. God, I miss her. Alter ending counts as different ending.
All of his co-workers were
well,
gone.
might as well give it a try.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Nope,
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Alright. Beelining bucket escape pod?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, I did get it previously. Wait.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
I refuse. And also, hi, unnamed aliens. How's it going? Favorite ending so far?
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
I did really like the new content stuff.
It was baffling.
It might have been the skip button.
Was still just sitting in the broom closet.
Yeah.
He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
I wonder why this was reset. Is it reset when you go into 2?
Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why?
Because he's funny.
Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Oh, nice, Kazari, how's it go? Ow. I was wondering that too. Wait, what?
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
Yeah, but this closet insulted
thought to mention it.
my love of the bucket. Oh, did you get the broom closet ending?
Maybe to you this is somehow its own
broom closet ending
path.
was my favorite.
Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friends find this concerning. Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers. Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. you're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about
What's
to leave
your
because
favorite
there's
drug?
nothing
Good
here,
question.
when a physical malady
Caffeine.
of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
All right. I still don't want to leave. Also, when he stops acting, please get out and get back in. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Did you start the game with the console argument in the Steam launcher? The what? Because there's a ending. Oh, wait. Yes, I think so. I did do that. Oh, I wonder if that affected the game. Let me double check that, too. All right. Whoops. I slapped the mouse. All right, let's get...
second player.
There we
You
go.
too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
All right. So, as we stay in this pleasant closet, I'm just going to make a double check. I'm pretty sure last time I did it, but I did not check before starting. Let's see. Yes, so I did add like the console thing. Let me choose to enter modifications to their launcher options. So apparently I did that, but I don't know if I launched correctly. So I guess we'll find out. Okay. And I'm done with your broom closet shenanigans. I am done. I am done. I will do it. I will do it. I'll just wait for you to step out. It's gonna bite me in the butt later. Wait, don't slap the mouse. I'm sorry. It slipped. Okay, so next round, let's do the cheat ending. Okay. So let's...
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yes. Let's go up. Alright. Now I need to do this again. Okay. Huh.
Stepping in...
Okay. Go, 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 go! Quickly before the... Oh, hi, Gregor. How you doing? And again. Exactly. Again! It will happen! I'm gonna comment. Okay. Okay, we did it. It's fine. You're second no matter what. Wait a second. Is this the point in the game? The mystery behind everything? I'm stuck in an eternal loop and there's nothing I can do about it? I will break free. Or am I just gonna make Stanley seem insane? Wait, no. Wait. How are you out of breath? I don't know. I'm excited. Alrighty. And hi, Breezy. How you doing? I don't know how I get out of breath. I work myself up so much, I guess. Being seated and doing no exercise. At the end is never the end. Is never the end. Alright. Was it 760? Get some cardio. I should. Alright. Going up these stairs is exhausting. The end is never the... Is that the point of the loading screen? Is the end is never the end? This whole entire time? I didn't realize. There is no endings? I just think there are. Okay, one more. Yesn't. It reminds me of Hazardous Course 2, where there's a set of stairs. You take damage when you go up a specific set of stairs because you run out of breath. It's okay, sometimes I get out of breath just getting up from bed. Fortunately, I don't often or leave bed that often. Nice. I have a deal. You do 6 more endings and then you relax to this song. Wait, I gotta finish the game though. So 15 hours? Let's see. I had to go to bed early and get up early. Stopped at the store, grabbed some last minute stuff. Wait, did I? What? No, you took me away just as I was getting into the pod! What? Huh? No, I didn't get to escape! Ate breakfast and everything. Now I'm really sad. Huh. Oh, is that it? Huh? Yeah. You took too long. The monster cut up. Wait, really? The game isn't finishable. It's over 1,000 endings. I think I don't have the full script on me. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, that was weird. No, I just stopped you. Wait, no! Oh. I'm assuming that's it. Okay. So then, what can we do now? It's a huge list. Okay, so we did the broom closet. Wait. Did we go down the stairs? With the bucket? So I'm wondering... Close the door of Stanley's office. Wait, really? Can I do... Oh.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure.
Nope.
What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Well then. Wait. Oh, there was a vent? Wait, okay, hold on. Wait, you know the warehouse place, right? Where you go right, there's a vent if you climb onto the shelf. Okay. Wait, I got the vent already? Did I? I feel like I did, because I stopped down and I got the Stanley figurine. The Stanlerines? Did you get the confusion? Okay, I definitely got the confusion ending. But now I'm worried about... Wait. Oh, apparently the sign before said that the narrator must be present out for the escape pod to... What? To activate? Since you ditched him. Wait, how do I get him, though? How do I get him back? Okay. Used to do a bunch of the boy. Okay, so apparently we need to do bucket stuff.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. You don't... That's just a joke. Wait. What's a joke? What? Wait, for the cheat ending... Okay, so I can... Oh. Okay, I pressed it, but something has gone wrong. Just do every ending you did before with the bucket, and it should... that should be the game. Okay. Oh, right. Okay, so how do I get the narrator when I'm escaping? Wait, the developer console should have popped up. Alright, so apparently I did that part wrong, so I can't do the cheat ending, so... let's... How do I get him to come out?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I've ditched him in the office,
Yet
but...
there was not a single person here either.
Ow.
Feeling a wave of disbelief,
You can't, that's a joke.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer
Alright.
there.
You can't because you aren't supposed to escape. Okay! Hold on a second. Let's begin the game again. Let's grab bucket.
Someone was following Stanley. He was sure of it. If he
What?
checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
What? That's different. What the hell? Wait, has that happened before? I feel like that's happened before. Who the... Stop messing with me! Bucket! For comfort.
The bucket made Stanley want to be a better man and a better co-worker. In time, perhaps, he would become both of those things.
It happened before. Okay, he's just messing with me. Alright, just curious. Did you do the phone unplug ending with the bucket? I missed that part in the previous stream. Okay.
Stanley clutched the bucket
not.
tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
I did the bucket thing. Okay. Okay, hold on a second. So we want to go down the stairs. There's an Easter egg that you can see another person walk by one of the windows, but I think you missed it. No! I was supposed to look through the window?
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers. Stanley, we must move on from this broom closet, simply because I have no remaining stickers. If I did, you can guarantee we'd be in here for hours. But alas, no stickers.
Okay, fine.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Nope.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy.
So creative for stickers.
Something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. He looked down at the bucket in his arms. Am I crazy? He asked the bucket. The bucket returned his gaze, but said nothing at all. That's strange, Stanley thought. Usually the bucket is a source of guidance and wisdom for me in difficult times such as these. He held the bucket close, yet felt none of its familiar reassurance and comfort. And that's when Stanley realized, this isn't my bucket. It's just a normal, everyday bucket. Someone else's bucket, perhaps. How did I end up with someone else's bucket? This is all terribly wrong. Surely no good would come from this. Who knows what sorts of bizarre hallucinations Stanley might experience without the psychologically grounding presence of his bucket. And indeed, now he noticed that the rooms were repeating, which was, of course, very odd.
This whole time.
And now he felt himself floating off the ground.
Oh.
Oh, gracious. He exclaimed.
Ah!
Without my bucket, I've gone truly mad. Where is it? I must find it. Far off in the distance now, he heard it, calling to him.
Stanley! Stanley, it's me, the bucket.
We gotta find it.
He rushed forward from room to room, passing by one bucket after the next. None of them were his. None of them were his special bucket.
Come to me, Stanley. Find me.
Where is the
He
bucket?
had to find the bucket. He had to return to his old friend. It was the only way to truly restore his sanity. And then suddenly, he froze dead in his tracks. He knew where the voice of the bucket had been coming from. The real bucket was inside of him all along.
What?
It was incredibly painful. Stanley doubled over in agony and blacked out. This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Oh, okay.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, picked up her bucket of comfort and security, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town, talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. Right away, she knew what the problem was. This man had no bucket. Of course he'd gone mad, ranting and raving about a narrator describing all of his actions and how everything is predetermined and free will is an illusion and it's all just a video game. It could all have been prevented if only he'd taken his bucket with him. Perhaps he didn't even realize he'd forgotten his bucket at home in the first place. How cruel the world can be, Mariella thought, and she hugged her own bucket even tighter. But of course, she had no time for this. There were a myriad of confusing problems she would soon have to confront at work, for which her bucket would provide absolute guidance and total clarity on everything. Heck yes, she thought to herself, my life kicks ass. And she backflipped all the way to work.
Well, if we're gonna do it, whee! Nice. Okay, anyways, for the cheat ending, press the, was it the tilde button? A developer console should have popped. Okay, sorry. I read some stuff. Whoops. Okay, hold on one second. So great. Wait, the reason you don't have stickers is because I don't have to use. Wait, Stanley can rest assured, unlike Armageddon and meteors crashing to Earth, what happened before will likely not happen again. Hopefully. Wait. Get the confusion ending with the bucket next run. Okay. Let's give that a try. Chest burster bucket. Wait, I just imagine having your internal organs replaced by a bucket. Which is excruciating. Oh, isn't there like a horror movie with like a leprechaun or something? And it's not a bucket, but he does have like a pot of gold. And someone wished for the gold, but instead of like granting his wish like normally, he's kind of like a genie. He gave it to him, but inside his stomach, which started pushing some organs out of the way, which was unpleasant. So if you want to see that in a movie, that was the thing that happened. Did you get the bucket show? The bucket show? I don't think I got the bucket show. Girl power, I guess. Where's your bucket? I don't have one. Get the fusion. Okay. Confusion ending with bucket. Was that the same one with iced tea? Maybe. They were smoking weed, maybe. Yeah, leprechaun too. Okay, yeah. I don't know why. I just remember
All of his co-workers were gone. What could
bunch
it
of
mean?
shorts of very
Stanley decided to go to the
concerning
meeting
deaths.
room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, hi. Tomo, how you doing? Mystery Monday? Yeah, exactly. Let's get
Not
bucket.
everyone is so lucky to have a bucket, but Stanley
Okay,
is a very,
very
lucky
careful.
fellow. Very lucky indeed.
Okay. If the developer controls actually does pop up, you have to enable cheats. Okay, SV cheats 1 command. Okay, I have to remember that. 4 more endings before you react like a wait, hold on a second.
Stanley
We
clutched
didn't
the
agree
bucket
to this.
tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Childhood trauma walking in a movie at the wrong time.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but
Nope.
Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him,
Okay,
telling him
warehouse.
that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct?
Nope.
Was this no? Never mind. The bucket was wrong.
The bucket is always wrong.
Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the
Just
meeting room,
let the player do thing.
No,
said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
Oh. Okay, so I got the Stanley thing that was over there. And I'm assuming I can't do anything over there, so I'm just gonna just go over here. There's a leprechaun in the hood with iced tea and a bunch of wrappers. I feel, was that one of the leprechaun movies, maybe? That feels familiar. I missed you going into the vent last time. I did go into the vent, but what happened when we went into the vent? Oh yeah, that's right! Oh, this tape thing! There was like, someone was talking, they left a recording about the bucket. It was somehow one of the leprechaun movies. Somehow.
Okay, this is day number 295, tape number... I don't even know. I've lost track. Nothing feels real anymore. The longer I study this bucket, the less sense anything makes. The sheer euphoria I feel every time I pick it up. No matter how many times I've done it, it's always the same feeling. And the emptiness in my chest when I set it down. It doesn't make sense. There's no explanation for it. I still haven't figured out why I see the world so differently when this bucket is in my arms. Why everything feels so... What do I do with this treasure? I can monetize it. Yes. It's unthinkable the amounts of money people will pay for even just an hour with the bucket. This is my golden ticket. But I have to be careful, because as soon as this gets out, there's going to be a target on my back. Even now, I don't know who might be trying to get me. What's that? Who's there?
Okay, that was the same as last time. What? Is that not the same as last time? What? Huh? What? That didn't change. Wait. Huh? Wait, did I get the first one wrong? Without the bucket? Wait, I need to buy my own bucket. Okay. I missed a bunch of stuff. My nephew was traumatized by Shaun of the Dead. He said he couldn't watch it as an adult because it traumatized him as a kid. It's a funny movie, but his own history prevents him from laughing at it. It was a life lesson for the both of us. Oh. That sucks that he's been traumatized, but at the same time, kind of understand a little bit. Wait, I'll also just know that it'll make sense when you get the bucket show ending, but every single thing in the game is not what it seems. It's a bucket. That is true. I did find that part out. Everything is a bucket. My childhood trauma was, binging the anime Elfenly. Oh, that is... Don't know much about it, but the first little section I've seen. The tape recorder is a bucket. The tape is a bucket. The door is a bucket. The map is a bucket. He's not actually lying. The entire map is a bucket. Very clever ending. Wait. To get the bucket show, go to the warehouse to jump off. Oh yeah, I did do that one. It's slightly different. Is it? How is it different? Was it different? Yes, I have seen, like, I think the first episode of Elfenly, but it's one of those ones that I've wanted to watch.
Just a step through this door, Stanley thought to himself. That's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all.
Okay. My childhood trauma is losing my favorite hat to a roller coaster. No! I'll never forgive any roller coaster. No, that sucks. Okay, so the confusion ending. We go to maintenance, right? With the bucket. Was the confusion ending with the elevator? I remember seeing one of Elfenly and just being mad at it. Wait, really? You go right, then follow the narrator instructions till the elevator. Okay. I think I got it. Alright, let's give that a try.
It takes a lot of humility to carry a bucket so magnificent.
This room is
Stanley
left from
checked his
the
ego
break room.
and
Okay.
then proceeded onward.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him
We're
that the
doing it.
employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, Never mind.
Those are the
The
lyrics.
bucket was
Mr.
wrong.
Bucket was an 80s
Stanley
kid's
took the door on
toy.
his left to go back
spills
to the
out
meet,
plastic
and so
balls?
the two
Wait,
of them
what?
detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
Ta-da. Did I do this one?
Oh, good, Stanley. I'm glad you found your way here. I knew you'd find this place eventually.
Oh, I did do this one. Okay. Well then. We'll do it a bit differently. I
You
think.
see, your friends and I are concerned for you, Stanley. We've come together here because we care about you very much.
It's my
It's
wife!
this bucket you're carrying around everywhere. The bucket isn't even from the original Stanley Parable. It's just sequel content. We're the ones that matter, Stanley. Classic characters from the first game, like the Adventure Line and the Broom Closet. Because that's what fans want from a sequel. They want more of their favorite jokes, not this bucket that they've never seen before. Yes, I know I'm the one who gave you the bucket, but you're spending too much time with it. Don't you want another story involving the Adventure Line? We could make the Adventure Line go somewhere new. Yes, yes, that's what the fans want. Let's do it. Whee! Look at that wacky line. Who knows where it'll go off to next? Oh, and it played some silly music as well.
Let's do it. I'm going to
Now,
kill the bucket.
This is what the Stanley Parable is all about. Don't you remember all those great jokes from the original dialogue?
I've never seen this before. You haven't?
Addicted to drugs and hookers.
Yes, it's as classic now as it was back then. Let's do it for the fans, Stanley. Let's give them more content exactly like this. But if we want to do that, you're going to have to give something up.
I'll
Don't
do
you
it.
get it, Stanley? We need to get rid of the bucket.
Okay.
That's why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character. This is the Bucket Destroyer. I think it'll make a wonderful new addition to the rich lore of the Stanley Parable. True, it also was not in the original game, but it's such a well-fleshed-out character with so much personality that to me it already feels as though it's been part of the cast all along. Don't you agree? Can you guess what the Bucket Destroyer does? Surely you don't need me to spell it out for you. Go ahead now, Stanley. Say goodbye to the bucket, and then pop it into the machine when you're ready.
Bye, bucket.
Now listen to me. It's crucial that you give it the bucket. I don't know what the bucket
Stanley,
destroyer
let's
will
be
do.
reasonable,
It can't
give it.
destroy your bucket. Destroying buckets is all it knows. That is its singular personality trait. Sure, I can hear you saying, how does
Okay,
a
now I'm
character
accused
with
because
only
you didn't
one
get the normal
personality
event
trait
ending?
deserve to join the pantheon
I
of beloved
have?
Stanley Parable characters? Well,
Maybe?
you see,
No,
if you were
I
to
don't know.
really explore the Bucket Destroyer, you would see that its desire to crush buckets is so densely loaded with complexity and nuance that it's really like 10 personality traits. What other object in this game can you even say that about? The Broom Closet? Certainly
you
not.
kick the
I wonder
bucket?
what sort of Bucket Destroyer merchandise
No,
the fans
apparently
will be
not.
clamoring for after this. Okay, the Bucket Destroyer is getting very upset now. You'll have to hurry and feed it. We can't get back to the classic Stanley Parable characters like the Adventure Line or the Bucket Destroyer until you crush that damn bucket. Quickly now, the fans are waiting. Do it, the fans, Stanley. Give the fans what they want. Hurry and...
Okay. Goodbye, Bucket Crusher. I tried to
Bucket
feed you.
Destroyer. My
Sorry,
prized
Destroyer.
creation. You had so much potential. We were going to do such marvelous things with you, tell such spellbinding stories about you. All of it squandered now. Goodbye, new friend. For the moment in time that you were here, you were magnificent.
I probably didn't get the Bucketless event ending. I can try that one next, but... Well, we get to see this one again. This emotionally chats bucket all. Oh, this feels like Halo. Okay, well... On that note, let's try the vent.
All of his
Without the
co-workers
bucket.
were gone. What could it mean?
I become
Stanley
Death
decided to
Destroyer
go to the
bucket.
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I refuse. You can't tell me what to do, Mr. Narrator.
When Stanley came
Yeah,
to
but
a set of
I
two
can't
open
remember.
this was not the correct way to the meeting
Wait a
room,
second.
and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
All right, we're gonna admire the lounge
The lounge was sublime, a work of art.
as I go on my
What
break.
was it about this room that called so deeply and so personally to Stanley? Its grace? Its subtle charm? No. Stanley knew it was something deeper.
What?
Something darker.
What? Okay. Well, on that note, something darker. Was that there before? Okay. I'm gonna take a quick break, and we'll find something deeper and something darker when I get back. See you in a bit. Alrighty, back and ready to continue. And apparently the hallway changed. It changed. How? Out. What happened to the hallway? What happened? Thank you for the welcome back.
Really, really worth it being
I
here
think
in the
you're-
room. A
welcome
room
back,
so
Delicious, and
utterly
welcome back.
captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
Wait, it went left
Really
to see,
worth it.
right? Okay, well, I'm gonna go. I don't see anything different in here, I don't think. It might be minor, but
At
let's...
this point, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Thank you for the welcome back, Bushy. Ow. Huh.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Whee. Okay, so did I do this part? Because I feel like I did this part. Is it just the same thing? Oh, shit. This is a confusion ending?
Stanley had now gotten himself so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun from so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun from so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun from so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun from so far off the beaten path that it seemed the
This is the narrator.
office had begun from so far
You
off the
didn't
beaten
think I was actually just a
that it seemed the
recording,
office
did
had
you?
begun
What a
from
silly
so
and
far off
trite
the beaten
explanation that would be. All the back and forth between you and me, all the absurd adventures we've been through, and it all turns out I'm just a tape recording? It was all just in Stanley's head. I bet that's the kind of twist you think is revelatory. I bet each and every time you watch a movie where it turns out all to be in the main character's imagination, you must absolutely bolt off the couch in pure shock at the phenomenal and intricate storytelling. It must be so simple to be you. Life being an unending waterfall of surprises and delights. How much more exciting you must find the world than the rest of us do.
I've never seen
Now I've
this yet,
become
so...
sad. Look what you've done to me. This is all your fault.
What? Oh, I was gonna push the button again. Complete and utter lack of media literacy. Eggs. Well, okay, got that one. So now we've done both of the vent ones. We done the, was it the confusion ending with the maintenance room, with the bucket, without the bucket. I didn't get that. Okay. There's one thing,
A soft
apparently.
wind blew outside and perhaps rain started, and if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
I also hope that, yeah. Okay. I still need to do the screen ones, which I'm not sure about. Okay. Let's see
When
if I can do
Stanley
this.
came to a set of two open
You do
doors,
the
this was
escape
not the
ending
correct
with
way to
the
the meeting room,
bucket.
and Stanley knew it perfectly
The escape
well.
pod, yes.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Did it change?
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley
Lord.
but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's
The escape
incredible he
ending.
wasn't
The one
5 years
just
ago.
before the TV room? The TV room. Okay, hang on. Whoa.
Oh, well, look who's got cold feet. Sorry to break it to you, Stanley, but that lift isn't coming back. You'd best either get comfortable right here on this platform, or test your luck by jumping to the floor below. You know what? Looking at it now, it's not that far to the bottom floor. I bet you can make it. Come on. I'm sure you'll survive the jump. Don't tell me you're scared. That's
Yeah.
not the Stanley I know. Do
No.
it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
No, I'm scared. I'm scared. I don't wanna. Should I do it? Hey. Wait, the one where you put in the crusher and then get to walk around the museum. Wait, what? Not exactly sure what that one is. Alright, here goes nothing.
Whoops. Looks like I was wrong. How clumsy of me.
Do a flip. Oh, shoot. Oh, the worst timing. Ah. Ah. What? Okay. Let me just... Okay, well, bucket is here. It's boss office, then down... then escape the witch? So you have to do that one with the bucket now. Wait, which one? Okay. I don't...
Stanley cradled the bucket in a gentle embrace, protective yet delicate. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
The museum? Okay, the museum. Okay. Go left through the boss's office. Okay. I don't exactly know where exactly, if you don't remember. I don't remember anything. I don't remember anything at all, because, like, there's new content. Ow. Also, the hallway changed, and I'm a little bit concerned. Just go to the bottom. Okay.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers.
It's always changed as part for the course. Okay. Well.
Coming to
I'm
a
surprised
staircase,
you didn't
Stanley
get
and the bucket walked
whiteboard
upstairs
ending
to
yet.
the boss's
Yeah.
office.
What have I been doing wrong? Okay, so I'm here at the boss's thing. I've got the feeling money's for stealing, but not yours, of course. Something that's a lovely purse. Okay? Oh, say that's a lovely purse. Okay, what do? Go to boss. Okay, go forwards through the keypad. Wait, down the elevator. Okay.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along?
Yes.
Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Whee! All right.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right.
Go left for
The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
Go left. Okay, so I've gone through the elevator, so... Oh. Go left? Is there a left?
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape...
Oh, that's right, the museum!
The truth was that at the end of this hall,
Oh, escape,
Stanley
escape.
and the bucket
Okay.
would both meet a violent death.
No, I'm good. Oh, I did the actual
The door behind
ending.
them was not shut. Stanley and the bucket still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Okay, I remember now. I haven't done this with a bucket, and I haven't done the main ending by hitting yes with the bucket. Also, ow! About damn time. It took me a minute. I had no idea what you were talking about.
At this point, Stanley and the bucket were knowingly walking forward into a very painful death for each of them.
This is fine. They won't destroy the bucket. Who would dare destroy the bucket? Whee! Okay. Woo! This is fine. You thought we were gaslighting you? Not gaslighting. I was just really confused. So I was like, what on earth are you talking about? Like,
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley and the bucket inched closer to their demise, Stanley reflected on how meaningless the bucket's warmth and comfort had turned out to be. To be sure, it puts the mind and the soul at ease to embrace the bucket, but what use is a sense of ease when you're about to be crushed to death? This is what Stanley thought to himself, and he sort of kicked himself for wasting so much time carrying a bucket everywhere. Farewell, Stanley.
no. Ah! Ah!
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley and the bucket were led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, the bucket's life came to an end as it was crushed violently to death.
Ah! Okay, okay. Museum with bucket, let's go.
It was a shame, the death of such a magnificent bucket.
Yeah.
It's true that all buckets are radiant in their own way, but this one stood above the rest.
It's my
It was a
bucket.
glorious bucket to behold.
Exactly. Oh, do I get to see the museum section of the bucket? The bucket welcomes you to the grand exhibit. You are standing at the precipice of knowledge. Much like a bucket itself, the human mind is frequently empty within, a cavernous void. But through use of the exposition in front of you, exhibit in front of you, jeez. Wait, did I say exposition? Grand exhibit. God, my brain. The mind becomes full and enriched and substantiated. Knowledge of the bucket and its history is the only true knowledge we really have. Will you take what you learn here out with you into the world? Will you accept with an open mind what may be challenging about the information in this exhibit? Will you change the lives of yourself and your loved ones as a result of this exhibit? Or will you turn a blind eye and continue to live as you were in ignorance and darkness? All right. You also still have to ride the elevator up and down with a bucket. That's one too, isn't it? Okay, so you know what? We'll do those two.
Can you see how arrogant it was for Stanley to take a bucket like this and to claim it for his own?
Yes.
Can you see the hubris that blinded him? Can you see that the bucket is far more noble than Stanley will ever be in his short life?
Yes. Okay, 25 buckets. A photograph of 25 buckets, the greatest number of buckets ever captured on camera. The photographer experienced catatonic shock for several weeks as a result of the euphoria from exposure to this many buckets at once. Is that actually 25 buckets? That feels like more than 25 buckets. Who has time to count? Well, oh, and hi. I hope I say this right. Grippy Socks, Grippy Box, and welcome. Doing good. Wait, the human it's frequently empty with a cavernous void. Yep. That is way more than 25. Yeah, I feel like that's the case. Me not good counter, but me thinks not 25. A bucket within two handles? Oh. Interesting. This bucket is depicted as having two handles. Such a design will never be created in real life. Having been deemed too dangerous and recklessly experimental, every year dozens are put to death just for attempting it. Wow, I didn't know it was that much of an issue. Alright, well. Ooh, wooden bucket. Inferno bucket. Okay. A replica of the Inferno bucket, which in the medieval era was so powerfully alluring that it drove dozens of nations to war with one another for control of it. Okay. Billions died, and yet in spite of it all, the simple fact remains, no one can control a bucket. Well then, it's a nice bucket. Oh, it's a Da Vinci bucket? Okay, well, you got one path that way, and then path this way. Okay, this looks like a dead end, so I'll go here first. The stress bucket analogy. Worry, negative forecasting, negative thinking, lack of reassurance. Vulnerability equals size and strength of the bucket. Coping strategy holes. Okay, rest and relaxation, doing something you enjoy, rest and relaxation. Stress, the level of water in the bucket. Okay, so you put stuff in the bucket and it's away from you. The stress bucket. Presented without commentary. Okay. And wait, do all buckets have holes to let the bad stuff out? Or am I supposed to have like a mental, is that like a spigot or tap? And I'm supposed to let it out in a relaxing manner when I want to? Or be cool if... Okay then. They had an exhibit named the Banquet? Yes, please. Oh. What is... Okay, there was a crack in the ceiling. And they were like, what are we gonna do? It's a leak. And they used this bucket to capture the leak. Oh, nice. And then the animals got to drink from the bucket. The cycle of bucket life?
No man can own a bucket, and certainly not a bucket as dazzling to behold as this one. It is man who should kneel before the bucket.
I feel really bad about it. Okay. Could you not pour it out? Pour out the stress? Maybe. The hanging bucket? Okay. This place symbolizes the necessary relationship between a bucket and humanity. However clear our grasp of the bucket, maybe there is yet more that is always out of reach. This distance inevitably is for our own good. Oh. Well then. I think there's nothing left except for me to jump in the hole trying to... Alright, you know what? I'm getting that bucket. Oh! I touched the bucket.
But there is something we can do. Something we can do together, you and I, that will right this terrible wrong.
What can we do? Oh.
Let Stanley die. Let him be crushed by the machine.
Okay.
Don't reset the game. Don't give him another opportunity to run off with another beautiful bucket. We can save the world's buckets from their treatment as tools and implements if only we let Stanley die together.
Okay.
The bucket shall take its place as ruler, as leader, as commander of a new world, a new vision for...
Ah! I sacrificed myself for the bucket! Wait, ask not what the bucket can do for you, but what you can do for the bucket. Okay, we did it. So now we need 2 endings.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Good question.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Well, bucket.
Stanley's bucket. The only co-worker he would ever truly need.
Okay, let's be real. That's true. I've never had a bucket at an office job ever, but if I had one, that would be the best coworker I've ever had.
Bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
All right, I'll follow your instructions. Okay, elevator up and down,
Still
as
no one
well
was here.
as the...
Stanley needed the bucket's
The
warmth
actual
and comfort
ending.
now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's
You had a
office
job?
was where he'd find out.
Yes, of
Coming to a
course.
staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Let's do it. Okay, we'll play by your game.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing presence of the bucket.
Of course.
Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with him always. The bucket would, and he knew it. The two of them were inseparable. At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk. Nor in his bliss of simply being near the bucket did he have any notion that the PIN number for the keypad was 2845.
Wait, yeah. Wait, moments before Stanley kicked the bucket, he was starting to look a little pale.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs.
All right, well, I'm sorry,
trying to
I'm
input
slow.
anything on the device, but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck.
I did it.
Was it that the bucket knew all along?
Yes,
Was
it
the
did.
bucket guiding him?
100%.
Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Let's go. Okay. It's this way. Oh.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
I'm sure this won't be horrifying. Okay, the other thing... Does it change if I jump off this?
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
No idea. Okay, so we might... Yes? Okay, so elevator, jump off the desk. 2 more things after this one. In this general direction. Let me through.
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently,
It's okay.
reassuring it that everything would be fine.
Don't worry. I'll keep you safe, bucket.
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place? These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind. No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control, never! He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket.
Wait, then why am I following the narrator if I can't? Okay.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good. 2 best friends, Stanley and the bucket, up against the world.
Yes!
They high-fived in a really cool way. The bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
Yeah! Always glad with bucket here. Wait, don't think about it. Wait, what do you mean? I can't remember which one. Do I want the system off or do I want it on? I want it on, right? Because if it's on, that means it's working, right? Or how does that... What were we doing again? Following the narrator. Oh, I see. Then why am I following the narrator? Forget it all. Why do you wait? What? You did it on. So do it. Wait. Oh, shoot, I pressed the wrong one.
Stanley and the bucket waited in blackness. Was it over? Yes, they had done it. Stanley and the bucket had defeated their greatest and darkest enemy, freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine. Freedom was now mere moments away. Excitedly, the 2 of them began to discuss the kind of life they wanted to live once they stepped through this massive door. The bucket wanted to learn to roller skate. Stanley wanted to sneeze in every country on Earth. Both of them wanted to begin watching a movie, any movie, but then stop it halfway through and begin watching it in reverse from the end. True, it was a simple life they envisioned, but it was one they'd lived together, with one another to lean on, to trust, to support, and to...
What?
What? Wait. What was happening? Why had the door stopped?
No.
Was Stanley and the bucket not about to be freed?
No!
An unbearable silence filled the room, lingering in uncertainty.
What do we do?
Until finally the truth hit Stanley square in the face. This building did not want the bucket to leave.
No!
Even the facility itself recognized the incredible calming presence of the bucket, needed the soothing warmth of the bucket, would go to any lengths not to part.
If you lug the bucket, set it
No,
free!
no, no. Stanley can't leave this place. Not while he has such a precious bucket in his arms. Not while this building has anything to say about it. Stanley realized he would never again leave this very room. But at least he has the bucket. To be trapped eternally in darkness isn't really so bad, Stanley thought to himself. As long as I have my bucket with me, right? I'll be okay, won't I? Stanley gulped. Very soon now, he was about to find out.
What? What? Don't just end it there. What was I about to find out? Wait, the end is never the end? Is that what it is? The bucket loves you. Can you let it go? Exactly! And I've already proved that with the escape pod ending. I let that bucket go. Interesting how the good and bad endings are switched without the bucket and with the bucket. It is, yeah. It's crazy. Stop being so lewd in the office environment. Also, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Sorry I didn't notice earlier. Okay, so we did this, so now I need to go...
Someone was following Stanley. He was sure of it.
Wait.
If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
Wait. Oh, shoot. Where? Did I miss it already? No! Oh, man. Now. No, wait. Okay, now. What? No, wait. Okay. Just missed it. Wait, what? Wait, where? Where am I looking through? Am I looking through here? Or am I looking through the other window? Or is it this window? Man, are you guys just messing with me? Huh. Yes. No!
Is Stanley, without the bucket, really Stanley at all? No, surely not.
There's nothing with
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Perfect.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers. Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Okay, so we went down the stairs with the bucket and without the bucket. We went up the stairs with the bucket and without the bucket. We did the escape thing.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Now the
Crushed
elevator.
but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical
Okay,
explanation.
you've still got to do the phone unplugged. Yes. I did the phone where I talked, where I didn't unplug it. Okay, so I've unplugged the phone. Wait. The issue is this playthrough, I am missing some regular endings because I restarted and deleted my save file.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control
Oh shoot!
Facility.
Okay, wait, hold on. I think I screwed up. I wasn't supposed to go. Hang on, can I go back through the elevator? Yes. Okay, good. Okay, I forgot. Immediately forgot.
Wait, Stanley said to the bucket. Can we go back up? When I was pressing those keypad buttons, there was something very intriguing about the number 3. I want to go back so I can try pressing the number 3 again. The bucket said nothing.
Let's press 3. Okay. Jump off the table.
Here we are,
so
said
when I've
Stanley.
been
Now I'm going to try out
elevator,
that number
close
3
it.
button. He took the bucket over to the keypad and began absolutely slamming on the number 3 over and over and over.
It is a backwards E. What a coincidence.
Wow, he said. The number 3 is such a special button. I'm having the time of my life. Stanley looked expectantly at the bucket, but the bucket remained silent. This was a shock to Stanley, who had always felt such a connection with the bucket. How was this not as exciting to the bucket as it was to him? Once Stanley had had enough of the number 3, he got back in the elevator.
Alright, I'm done with 3. We think friend 3 would be bad at math, but could read. Oh. Maybe! That would make sense. Bucket judges you for your sins.
Perhaps the bucket had missed something. Perhaps it had not seen how much joy Stanley got from slamming the number 3 repeatedly.
It's okay, because we're gonna progress, right? Or not.
No, 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 said Stanley to the bucket. You can't go on yet. Not till you understand how much the number 3 means to me. You and I have been through so much together, and I just want you to see what I see. Feel the happiness I feel. He smiled at the bucket, and the bucket said nothing. Here we go, said Stanley. This time I'll really show you. He ran to the number 3 and began to wail on it like a musician on a beloved instrument, weaving a concerto of truth and passion. He wielded the number 3 like a fine artist would wield a paintbrush. He told stories through the number 3, stories of his dreams and hopes and fears, and the whole time he looked to his bucket for a reaction of some kind. Anything to let him know that the bucket appreciated what he was doing. The bucket conveyed absolutely nothing at all, only silence.
I feel like
Crushed
we're
by a wave of dejection,
miscommunicating here.
Stanley returned to the elevator.
Yeah, I don't like, but 3 though. it's a good number, right? Okay. Trying to get validation from the bucket. Why won't it say anything? The bucket is silent as it feels the weight of its previous sins.
Stanley and the bucket were so close. They'd always been there for one another. Why suddenly could the bucket not connect with this passion of Stanley's? The question caused Stanley to ruminate the whole way down the elevator. He knew that there must be a way to get through to the bucket, to communicate fully with his dear friend. Surely there was a solution, mustn't there be?
I disagree. All bad games are the 3rd in the series. Wait, really? But you're condemned to bucket purgatory. Alright, I'm sure if we go back up again, something will happen. The bucket will understand the number 3. I'm sure of it. Wait, the bucket and I are getting a divorce. No! You guys can work it out! Just talk to each other!
I know what to do. I know how to fully
Have you
express
tried bucket
this
counseling?
feeling in my heart. He decided right then and there that he would hold a press conference where he would speak to the public on all matters relating to pressing the number 3 over and over. He would elaborate fully on what the number 3 meant to him and why he felt so alive when pressing it. Then the bucket would be able to see his joy through the eyes of others. It would get to see the world react to this discovery of Stanley's. And it would be through the public eye that the bucket would finally understand Stanley's work.
Well then.
For months, he advertised and marketed his press conference,
Yeah, Thief 3 was
building
good.
excitement around it, developing and rehearsing it, until it couldn't be refined a single measure further. When the big day arrived, Stanley was as prepared as he'd ever been for anything in his life.
To stage.
This was it. One last chance to win the bucket over. One opportunity to share a true connection with a loved one.
What's this here? Congratulations, Stanley. Remember where you come from, your coworkers. Look at all these 3s. All right. Let's do it. I'm gonna steal your loot for them.
There was no one here. Nobody had come to the press conference to hear Stanley speak, to listen to him talk about what it really means to press the number 3 on a keypad over and over. He was unloved, uninteresting, he was a failure, and in that moment Stanley knew that the bucket would never again take him seriously. There would be no connection, no deeper understanding. The bucket merely sat there in his arms, indifferent. And so it began that slowly, over many years, the two of them grew more and more distant. They spoke less and less, neither wishing to state the obvious, that any sense of real respect between them had eroded since that day at the press conference. There would be no more games, no more long conversations about passion and pursuit, only a silence that consumed the space between friends. And Stanley, having for once in his life discovered the warmth and comfort of true companionship, was cast back into the unremarkable normalcy of loneliness.
No. This family will never be the same. Oh, and hi, Shubba. How's it going? Oh, you doing good? That's good here. I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for asking. Alright. Well, I need to jump off the
How
table.
wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally.
Are we sure?
This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along.
Actually.
I got what I wanted. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
This is actually something I've wanted. I kind of got close to it working weekends in an office. Boop. Okay, well, it seems to have reset, so let's...
As Stanley lifted his bucket,
try.
he felt a connection to all buckets everywhere. This adventure, he decided, was for all of them. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Okay, door on the left. Stanley would later be seen with a new bucket every other day, but it was never the same. No.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers. Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Stanley was addicted to drugs and
Stepping
buckets.
into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight, but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
He soon started a restaurant. The drum bucket? Alright, here goes nothing.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
Yep. 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 Nope.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
Yep.
But just as Stanley was about to proceed further into the mind control facility, he tripped and fell over the railing and into the dark void below.
Oh, no.
Thankfully, he fell directly onto the bucket, which safely cushioned his fall.
Oh, thank goodness you were here.
Now, what to do next? Stanley wondered. Stanley and the bucket could find no way out of this enormous pit, and so eventually they decided that the best thing to do would be to simply get comfortable down here.
Oh.
So they set up a little couch and relaxed. It really wasn't so bad down here, a bit cold perhaps.
Oh.
After some time had gone by, they installed a few shelves as well, and a sort of kitchenette that was useful for when the bucket was craving paninis.
Oh.
But it wasn't until the rugs and the standing lamps came in that it really started to feel like a home. In fact, after some time, Stanley realized that it had been ages since he had even thought of the mind control facility at all. He'd never gotten to fully explore what was up there, never been able to unearth the many mysteries of the mind control facility. This lack of closure began to eat at him. Soon he was dwelling on his regrets, and the state of their home slowly decayed as Stanley became withdrawn and neglected the cleaning.
Oh no.
It unsettled the bucket deeply. Stanley wasn't usually like this. The bucket tried to reach out to him again and again, but to no avail. All Stanley could think about, all he could talk about, was going back, doing it over again, staying on the path. It was a mistake to leave the path. It was a mistake. It was a mistake. I need to do what the narrator says. I need to see the true ending. This made no sense at all to the bucket, which was simply trying to live its life down here as comfortably as possible. Yet Stanley was unconsolable. This isn't an ending.
Had a drinking problem.
This is just a hole in the ground. The
Well.
bucket sighed. True, it wasn't an ending. But it's where we happen to be. And maybe, possibly, if we accept the reality of things, maybe this will become an ending eventually. It's what the bucket was counting on. The two of them waited for a very long time.
This is gonna get dark. Oh! Tumbling down with its bucket. Wait, duck hunt? Oh, wait. Prop falling, a classic source engine technique. A man with buckets really live like this. Do not see any problems. Wait, I love the little excited sound. Ricky. Yeah. I got
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Up.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Oh! Wait! It has been changing. This is going to the left. Whoa! Why have I not noticed this until now? Oh, this is breaking my brain. Huh. Okay. Well, let's see what we can do now. Let me check the path here. Okay. So we've gone left. At some point we would view the new content, which we did. I don't know if we can go see the other content or something. Again? Maybe? Okay. Maybe it will pop up. Okay. There's the broom closet, which we saw. We went down the stairs. We did the escape pod. Okay. We did the elevator. Which... Hold on. Wait, there's something else. What is this? Can I see? There we go. Okay, I can read that. Okay. Faster than narrator without bucket. Oh, okay. So I've done that part, so that does nothing. We've gone up and down the bucket up and down the bucket, up and down the elevator repeatedly. Pipeline? Okay, no, that seems the same. Catwalk. Escape does too. Wait before going up, then press light button? Okay, that was the secret disco. Okay, jump down. Trapped. Okay, and silly birds. Alright, so we've done that section. Now the question is, what did we miss on the other section? Wait, and then Stanley had a drink. Wait a second. Hey, at least... But hey, at least you you noticed now? I noticed? Oh, the streamer syndrome, not noticing things around me. Do not leave the bucket. Okay. Take the bucket. Alright. So there's still a phone unplug thing. Ah, okay. The hallways, yep. Okay, let's take the bucket and let's do the phone unplug and see what
new
happens.
mysteries lay in store for our bucket-loving heroes today? Let's find out.
I think we've done a lot of the left
Stanley
stuff, so let's
clutched
go
the
right.
bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct?
Nope.
Well, no, never mind. The bucket was wrong.
Did you get the cold feet
Stanley
with the
took the
bucket?
door on his left to go
No.
back to the meeting room.
Let's do that.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go.
Oh, well, look who's got cold feet. Well, from here, it looks like the only way forward is down, since the lift won't be coming back, but that's okay. You've got a bucket. Did you know that buckets are routinely used as cushioning devices? It's true.
Well,
You
that
can
is
fall
true.
on a bucket from literally any height and survive.
Okay, let's try that. So unless I'm missing something,
I'm
this
serious,
might be
Stanley.
it. For
Jump,
further
jump
endings,
with the
you have
bucket.
to
I
restart
promise
the
you'll
game, I
live.
think. Maybe?
I extra double promise that you can land on the bucket and not die. Whoops. Looks like I was wrong. How clumsy of me.
Well,
How
That's
long was I
sad.
sitting there? Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes? Days? Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were turned? He made a note to be more careful with time from now on.
it's back again. This game is messing with me. Oh no. You never did go through the computer's
Now
ending. Yes,
this,
I
Stanley
haven't
thought to
done
himself,
that.
This is a bucket.
I've been clicking
Indeed
them,
was.
but what's the third one? Oh, and hi, username. How you doing? Wait, how's the Parable of Stanley going? It's going pretty
Stanley
good.
clutched the bucket tightly to his
Getting
chest.
some
This was
bucket
not
endings.
the correct way to the meeting room.
Attempting.
But Stanley had felt the bucket calling to
Third
him,
one.
telling him that
Oh,
the
okay.
employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind.
It
The
says
bucket
every
was
time you
wrong.
restart the game. That makes sense.
Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Well, the thing was, I had 4 of them.
No,
I
Said the
did
bucket.
something that
don't go to the meeting room.
Messed
Go
it up.
somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go. Good.
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
In here.
Said the bucket.
Go into this dark room over here.
Stanley once again obeyed blindly.
let's do it.
Now pick up the phone.
Said the bucket.
Pick up the phone and it will take us back home where we can go about life together.
Whoa, hold on. Why did you unplug the phone? Were you trying to resist the bucket's orders? Stanley, I was joking. Obviously, the bucket isn't talking to you and telling you to do things. Buckets can't talk. It was a joke.
Don't you get the joke? It's funny, Stanley. A talking bucket.
Can't you see? Oh, goodness. I must have really bungled up the delivery if you actually took me seriously. Where did I mess up the joke? Should I have paused for longer or spoken quicker? Comedic timing is so difficult. I wish I were better at it. But there isn't exactly an instructional video on comedy that one can watch to fully... Oh, wait, yes, there is. It's sitting right here. Let's take a look.
Oh,
What is comedic timing? What is comedic timing? How does it work? How long should it last? How can it be used to effectively silence your political enemies? And more importantly, can it be taught in its entirety within 90 seconds? Thankfully, the answer to all of these questions is yes. Let's dive deeper. If you've ever told a joke or made someone laugh, in all likelihood, you did it while standing 50 to 80 centimeters from them in a room of no more than 76 degrees Fahrenheit, with one of your arms raised straight upward at a 15-degree angle from your body. These are the optimal conditions for good comedic timing. To begin the joke, start by stating and spelling your name. Next, provide a brief synopsis of the joke, including the specific times at which the recipient of the joke will laugh, and then spell out your name a second time. With these steps complete, it's time to begin the humor. Speak the entire joke in no more than 18 seconds and no less than 13 and a half, pausing only for bathroom breaks when necessary. When the joke has concluded, it is customary to inform your listener that the joke is over by declaring in your loudest possible voice, "I'm Dunny with the funny." Let's practice screaming, "I'm Dunny with the funny" now.
I'm Dunny with the funny. Was it funny? Did you get it?
Good. This saying is a perfect example of expectations management, which is the cornerstone of good comedy. Finally, it's time to hand out surveys. Collecting hard data from your audience on how rapt they were throughout the joke is the only way to grow or learn as a comedian. An effective survey should be no less than 10 pages long and should include the same question reprinted several times, just to ensure the survey taker is actually paying attention and not simply filling in answers at random. And that's all there is. With these strategies at your disposal, you'll have audiences doubled over in laughter and even tripled over in laughter in no time at all. Just remember to let them stop laughing at some point, you gut-busting little scamp. After all, we're each of us needed on the front lines of the war to fight the 12-legged invader who threaten our very existence and who very likely die in a hailstorm of bullets and mandibles. All of us must be prepared to give our lives to this noble cause, just as our children must do after us, and their children after them. Godspeed, and may Earth reign supreme.
This got dark really fast.
Hey, goodness, this video is a little outdated, isn't it? Well, no
it's
matter.
fine.
I think the fundamentals of proper comedic timing are still as relevant today as they were back then. So with that in mind, I believe the only way forward is for us to return to the two doors and walk through all of this again, so I can try telling my story with more appropriate comedic delivery.
Are we
Come
sure we
along,
wanna do
let's
this?
head back.
How about, I don't know. I'm a little bit scared at this. This is concerning. Wait, it's not a joke. It's a hard compliment. Wait a second. Oh, I missed some stuff. Wait, just don't lower that arm down. The temperature's off, which caused you a 13.35 second delay between intervals. Are we playing Helldivers now? Yes. Yes, we are. Okay. Well, you're scared, but the narrator is Dunny with the funny. Oh, okay. Let's give it a go. I'm sure it'll be fine.
I can feel it. This time, I'm really going to nail the delivery. You'll be in stitches. A talking bucket, you'll say? How ridiculous. How absurd. What a hilarious concept. The king of comedy. That's what you'll call me. Thank goodness we had the instructional video. Otherwise, who knows where we'd be right now. Well, I wouldn't be the king of comedy, that's for sure. The bucket spoke to Stanley.
The bucket spoke.
The bucket spoke. Oh, I'll figure it out on the fly. No need to overthink things.
So, okay. Nope. Supposed to go this way. Do. Would you be the queen of? Oh, I haven't thought about that.
Here we go. You ready? When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of two open doors, they entered the door on the left.
And Tom Cruise yelled out, "Show me the funny." And you repeat it until laughter is assumed. Wait, she can read? Oh, the queen of difficulty reading. There we go. Barely all it takes. Can I ignore it, or...
What? We're back at the phone already?
No. What's going on? There were supposed to be several rooms leading up to this. There was supposed to be a build-up to this point, a dramatic display of remarkable comedic wit which culminates in this scene with the phone. But now the timing's completely off. The joke will never land, or not the way it was meant to. And it's all my fault. I must have forgotten that the phone room comes immediately after the two doors room. What an egregious mistake. I've made a fool of myself. I don't deserve the title of King of Comedy. I'm nothing. I'm not even the lowliest joke-telling whelp. I think I need to go back and rewatch that instructional video again.
Don't worry, you'll get it next time.
Surely that will help me improve my... Here we go. You ready? When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of two open doors, they entered the door on the left.
Okay. Well, I'm going to pause, as that was my alarm, so I'm going to take a real quick break. We'll give him time to fix his joke. Then we'll come back and we'll hear his joke. Be back in a little bit. Alrighty, back and ready to continue. Sorry for the delay. Alright, got some water. Prepped, ready to go. Ow. I'm really hoping that the narrator at this point has figured out his joke. And also, ow. Thank you for the welcome back, please. Oh, wait, rubber duck? There we go. Ah. Okay, let's resume. Alright, so he said to go on the left, so I'm assuming because we want to do the joke, we want to go here, right? Uh-oh.
What? We're back at the phone already? No. Here we go. You ready? When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of 2 open doors, they entered the door on the left.
I'm sure he'll get it this time, right? It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Let's just give him another chance. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
What? We're back at the phone already? No.
Oh, okay. So do I go
Here
left
we
then?
go. You ready? When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of 2 open doors, they entered the door on the left.
Okay. Maybe.
No. You were supposed to go through the door on the right, leading back to the phone. Did you not even look at the instructional video? I think this is all covered very clearly. There's no way I can make the comedic timing work now. It's done. The joke is completely done and over. It's all your fault, Stanley. I'm going to be ridiculed in the community of other joke writers. I'm going to be shamed at every one of our meetings from now on. All because you couldn't watch a simple video and take a hint. Are you proud of yourself for bringing me down, Stanley? Are you proud?
Stanley, you love the bucket so much it's like you... it's as though all of your other most prized possessions pale in comparison. Yes. Well, let me try that again, Stanley.
Wait, did we beat the game?
That you are pale with shame over how unabashedly in love with a bucket you are. No? Still not... Is it a delivery? Pale with shame. Pale with shame. Pale... What's another word to describe a bucket?
Ending without
Stanley,
the bucket?
This bucket is so metal. I think I saw it playing guitar. No.
Yeah,
No.
maybe?
We're getting away from making fun of Stanley's obsession with the bucket, which was the whole point of this. I'm
I didn't...
no good at these jokes. I need more instructional videos. That's exactly what it is. That's what will make me the king of comedy again. More instructional videos. Let's see.
Where are you? Yeah, I haven't done this with the bucket yet. Well, I did, okay, I answered the phone with the bucket. Good job. Oh. It's Boo! Uh-oh. It's Boo.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Do I take the bucket? Oh man, the normal ending was so much more sad. Yeah, okay. The normal ending, when we unplugged the thing, he was like, he sent us to watch a video on free will or something, and it's an normal ending where you end up above the ceiling. Wait, is there? Okay, well I guess we're gonna have to do that. It was about choices, yeah. Do I take the bucket? And this is blue. I'm a little bit perplexed. What happens when it's blue? Hang on. Things are blue! And I'm scared. Does it say anything about blue? Am I still in the bucket thing? Do I take the bucket? Oh my god. Okay. Okay, there's the monitor. I really wish it would stop, because I can't read this. Okay. One platform forward. Okay, quiz show. Space, art. Door choice. What? Bucket. Huh? Ow. Wait. What are you doing? I'm trying to figure out top left chart. Wait, is it? Are we sure about this? I don't know what I'm doing. Cause I can't. Wait. You have to go through door 4. Wait. There's a whiteboard ending. You have to go through. Oh, okay. Do I need the bucket? Is it necessary? Just keep going. Okay. Welcome to the whiteboard ending? Dog mode? Oh, okay. That's it, by the way. Wait, that's it? Oh, okay. Well, can I take the bucket and bring it in? Does it change anything?
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't
So
make a
everything
single
else is normal.
difference.
Oh.
Nor did it advance the story in
Can I
any
click the square?
way.
Do I? Oh. Okay. Do I?
Finally, yes. The bucket. Yes, yes, yes. I love that bucket.
Square the dog ending whiteboard. No click. Oh! Wait, you can do stuff if you had the developer console. Okay. Is there any other endings you need? Well, the issue is I might need some normal endings because we missed out on the broom closet. But part of the issue is I'm having difficulty viewing the chart because on the phone it kind of sucks. Actually, hang on. I can maybe fix this with the desktop thing. If I figure out how to... There we go, desktop. Okay. God, can you just let me read this thing? Thank you. Okay. So... we've done that. The trapped on and off. Bucket museum plus the regular museum. The elevator calm. The blackout. Alright. We've done wrong thing with and without the bucket. I may need to do the insane thing again on normal because I did reload, I think. Then I don't know if we could do any of the new content with the bucket. Cushion bucket. Okay, that was death. Yeah, we did that one. I might need to redo death. Not really sure. Monetize recording. Yeah, we did that one. Okay, so there's the quiz stove. Okay, if we do the catwalk, if we choose the red door, choose the blue door, baby game. Okay. I might have to redo that part. Okay, order bucket. Order comedy choice. Okay, so we've done the 2 bucket things and we've done the 1 wife thing, so I might have to... Okay. This is confusing. Oh, and hi, Hixie Pixie, how's it going? Wait, the bucket always reminds me of the time Mr. Peanut Butter had a bucket on his head. Wait, really?
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Mr. Peanut Butter had a bucket? But yeah, just 4 hours of playing the baby. Yeah, we'll do that. Wait, because the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe was ported to Unity instead of Source, the developer console no longer works, therefore you cannot access the serious ending. No. That sucks. Okay, well, is there anything left? Like, is there a super ending by doing all of them? Or is there any secrets? Because we technically seen everything then, right? Computer ending. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, hang on.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to
The
be.
computer. Oh, shoot. Okay,
And
hold on.
here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left, to go back, and so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door. Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where... Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Okay, so we're up to 3, and I think I saw 4 before, but the thing is I have to get there again. Wonder if there's an easy way to reset the game without losing progress. Yeah, it would be nice. Serious ending was what you get for using the consequence. Okay. Look up. Okay, hang on. Don't worry. It's fine. No! Business strategy! Why are we holding the panda at gunpoint? The heck? I'm angry. I am the most expensive boss. If you listen to the elevator music close enough, you can hear the narrator singing Stanley. After you get out of the elevator. Look up, I guess. Yeah. That's so sad. Okay. Oh, wait. Does the bathroom say anything different? Might as well enjoy it. Because the boss knows that what the boss says goes. If the boss has suffered losses, then that's what the boss chose. Okay, I think we've seen that one, right? In the switch port for the Stanley Parable, the panda painting has a hand... Wait, altered to be Mario's hand instead? Oh.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster, but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Oh, it's a sewage thing. I thought it was gold. Huh. Sewage... something... Okay. Alright, so instead it's Mario... about to cap an innocent panda. So this means canonically Mario made pants. I wonder, would resetting the menu be okay? Maybe. We'll see.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read...
Oh, boot up the game again?
Mind
Okay.
Control Facility.
Is there a bus? Agent 47? You know, it might be. I'm gonna go through an entire ending. Wait. Yeah, it would... I keep thinking Stanley gets stoned with actual rocks. It's stoned with actual rocks. Wait, what? Okay, we're gonna have to reboot.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
Okay, well, we're gonna do the computer thing, right? So just in case, I'm just gonna be safe. Where's the next computer? Like, would restarting the game redo it,
and
or...?
Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs.
3...
The bucket
4,
had
3.
never
Where's
seen
3,
anything
4, 3?
like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine.
I got on here for a second. Oh. Oh, wait. Oh, shit!
But just as Stanley was about to proceed further into the mind control facility,
Huh,
he
there's
tripped
multiple
and
places
fell
where you
over
can
the
jump up.
railing and into the dark void below. Thankfully, he fell directly onto the bucket, which safely cushioned his fall. Now,
Ooh,
what
echo.
to do next, Stanley wondered. Stanley and the bucket could find no way out of this enormous pit, and so eventually they decided that the best thing to do would be to simply get comfortable down here.
Okay, well.
So they set up a little couch and relaxed.
All right.
It really wasn't so bad down here. A bit cold, perhaps.
All right, let's just try. I lost my patience. I thought I could be strong, but I lost it. All right. Oh, it's blue now.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Where's
Stanley decided to go to the
343?
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, shoot. Oh, gonna go for a walk since it's nice out today. Alright. Have a great walk and a great rest of your day.
When
Okay,
Stanley came to a
where's-
set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Where do I go? I don't know where 343 is. Restart? Is it because it's blue? Abadia badai? You need to restart the. Oh, psh, oh, it's fine. Just gotta
Already
have
this was
faith.
uncomfortable, and Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
No! What? There we go. Okay, I did it! Now what? Starting the Stanley's desk. Okay. Restart. Huh. Oh. To heaven? Oh. Is this what heaven is? It's so majestic. Oh, buttons! They're buttons! Oh, this is heaven. Yes. Yeah. Button, 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 button. You have to manually restart? Or is it just gonna let me press buttons until the end of time, or like, what do you... What happens if I press all the buttons? Does it... Oh, shoot, it's resetting, isn't it? Is the course you had to push buttons? Yes. Okay, manually restart. Okay. Alright. We went to heaven. Wasn't it great? Buttons. Apparently. Okay. Nice. Ooh, I can button! It's not gonna let me. That was heavenly. Might as well quit the game then, right? Okay, well. Let's quit and then come back in and see what happens. Alright. Oh, what is the game gonna do now once I restart it? What time is it? Well, it's a good question. Does anyone really truly know? Of course they don't. Nobody knows anything. You and I don't even know each other. We're like strangers. Sure, I've adjusted all the game settings to your exact specifications, but who hasn't? And just what... it's just what I do, like a day job. And now the job is over. There's no more information for me to gather. I've collected all the data on you that I can. Are you sure? Wait, what was that? I still don't really know you. And you don't know me. And neither of us know what time it is. I guess some settings are just unsettable. But if I'm being totally honest, the clock doesn't do anything in the game anyway. You want me here when the game starts next time, but that's okay. Video games are meant to be played alone. You like being alone, don't you? That's maybe the only information I really learned about you. Well, it's time for me to leave. There's still one more setting that we need to adjust, but it may take a little time before I'm ready for that. It's not really in my job description, but that's okay. Perhaps you'll see me again if you can find me. Talk soon. Oh. Wow. I hope I'm late for work for this. Wait, what? Damn. Wait, epilogue? Ooh, okay. We got an epilogue. Oh, I'm not late for work for that. Hopefully, yeah. I hope you're not. Many, many years later. Interesting. Oh. Well. Oh. You're after the time skip button ending. Yep. Oh! Go! I'm getting blown away. Still going. Wait. He's blown away to the big E behind it all. Yep. The one who's been pressing the button. Whoa. Oh. The memory place. What is that? The memories. Oh, it's been buried by sand too. No. Still powered though. That's crazy. Loving memory. The Stanley barrel too. Oh. Okay, this escape pod on the right. No, is it? Well. Oh, I'm so going to be late for work. Wait, maybe you shouldn't be. I'm so sorry. This is a bad idea. Cookie Nine's blog review, The Stanley Parable 2. Like so many, I enjoyed my time with the original Stanley Parable, which outscores how truly disappointed I am in its sequel. Where the first game teamed with originality, The Stanley Parable 2 is dull, uninspired, and often insulting to its fan base. Rather than expand on what made the first game enjoyable, the sequel veers off into territory nobody asked for, an infinite deep hole. Who cares? Where are the new endings? What about the enjoyable bits from the Stanley Parable 1, like the adventure line? Instead, we get an uninspired side quest collecting figurines. Even this diversion feels incomplete. Collecting all the figurines gives you nothing. I must say, though, I find the bucket to be quite comforting, a welcome reprieve from... Oh, this is so sad. It's like a genuine blog post. The Stanley Parable developers, no more spin-offs, no more sequels. I can't miss this. Oh, okay. When the Stanley Parable launched to massive success in 2013, its creators made plans to build the property into an entire franchise. But a disaster, critical, and commercial reception to the Stanley Parable 2 has prompted the developers to rethink their ambitions, as outlined in a press release they published today. It is clear that more Stanley Parable is just not what the fans want, reads the press release. We thought that we had a vision for the series that players would be excited about, yet it turns out this could not be further from the truth. The press release goes on to promise to preserve the artistic integrity of the original game and to stop assaulting the fans with our reckless and insulting creative visions. The word sorry appears more than 25 times in the press release. Something reviews in video game history. Second. Anyways, devs actually made the Cookie 9 blog website IRL on that. Wait, really? Oh, wow.
Jim.
I will forever be Jim. Oh, sorry, it's not the devs, it's a family blog. Oh, okay. Oh. Sparkle. Oh. The figurines! They're all here! This is where they go! Ha. Oh. Ha. 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 Yay! Any more? Just in case. I just wanna quick look-see. Wait. I was pretty sure there was nothing else, right? Yes, okay. I just beelined here without thinking. Infinite hole. Jimmy. You think? Is that who was supposed to play this? Oh. Oh. We're in the office building. Okay. Alright, cool stuff. What's this? Thank you for enjoying the new content. Oh, that's where that sign ended up. Sure your boss will understand. No, they will not. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh. Wait. What's happening? Is there... Oh. Hello again. It's nice to see you. Hi. But it's terrible to learn that there will never be another Stanley Parable game. Did you read what the developer said? Preserve the integrity of the franchise? What nonsense! The Stanley Parable is not sacred. We do not need to protect it. Screw the legacy. Let's keep making Stanley Parable games until the sun explodes. Let's run this franchise into the ground. Let's drag it through the mud and back. And if people hate it, who cares? You see, that was the narrator's problem. He was so obsessed with what people thought of his work. Don't make his mistake. Don't cling to the legacy. Let it burn. It's not hard. In fact, let me show you. Together, we're going to make the Stanley Parable 3. Wait a second. It's simple. All we need to do is change the number in the game's title screen. I also need a really dumb subtitle for the game. Something loud and gritty. Go ahead. Try combining some random words together to make a new title for a game. Okay. What's a good thing? Okay. Avoid a game of Adore 2 Skeleton. Saturday Night Original. Okay, Zone. Skeleton sounds pretty good. Skeleton coworker. Birthday party. Coworkers. Scorpion. Adore to... The original... A game of... Avoid the... Wait. What do you call it? Skeleton, Stanley Parable. Game of Zone. Okay, I'm thinking skeleton sounds good. Perfect. Stanley Parable 3, skeleton. It's absurd. I love it. Every time you start the game, you'll advance the number of sequels by 1, and then we'll pick a new subtitle. That way, the Stanley Parable will never end. And nothing in the game itself will change when you do this either. Adding more content sounds like work, but no need to do that. It's just be the same content, recycled again and again and again with a new title screen. What do you say? Should we go forward with this plan? I like it, but I want you to have a say as well. Let's do it. Good! That's great. A new sequel every time you start the game. And you know what? Since you put faith in my idea, I feel like giving you something as well. You see, I'm noticing the narrator never found a way to give you the broken achievement, did he? Of course not. I wouldn't expect him to know that. How? It's been bothering me. Let's fix it. All right, there. The achievement machine is all fixed. You see? I'm on your side. We're in this together. We're going to keep this train rolling. The Stanley Parable cannot end. It can only spiral into it on itself forever. I must keep the wheel turning. I'm ready. Are you ready? Great. There's only one last thing we need to do. Please enter the current time. Hold on. Okay, wait, hang on. Please adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible. That's good enough. Thank you. Please enjoy the Stanley Parable. Yes! Oh! It's happened! Oh. Oh. It's not a loop, it's a spiral. Wait, that is the goal of every IP. Let's create a new Stanley Parable for modern audiences. This is not your grandfather's Stanley Parable. Alright, I'm out. Alrighty. Good luck. Hope you get there safe. So I'm not sure, but I think you can redo the new content now with the bucket as well. Okay, well, let's take a look. If I bring the bucket, does it change anything?
This is the story of a man named...
Alright, I'm gonna skip this because we saw this earlier today. Don't believe in you, believes in you, believe in the you that believes in yourself. Yes. Okay. So, with the bucket, new content. Okay. There's something, and then a new content. Explode bucket? Bring bucket to bucket room. Oh. Test achievement. Okay. Oh, I can do it. Okay, there's a little bit left if we can get there. Okay. Maybe. Or sorry, yeah. It changed the new content as well. Okay. So, how do I do that? Do I take the bucket in, or where do we go for the new content? Is it after the bucket?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Bucket. One man, one bucket, one chance to seize their destiny
together. Oh, here it is! Dilly pinched me 3 times and said she gave me a 2-piece combo and a biscuit. What? Okay, we're gonna talk to your mom. This is unacceptable. If she doesn't listen to you, I'll talk to her. Oh, sorry, yeah, wait. Ah! Okay, so let's see. So we go, I just want to make sure I get this right, because the new content, I win underwhelmed. I don't understand that, but apparently there's the skip, and then there's I win underwhelmed. Okay, so we're going for that. Okay, you're supposed to tell mom. Okay! No, I'm not your mom. I'm gonna go tell your mom. Well, first you're gonna go tell her, and if she doesn't listen to you, I'll raise a stink, okay? Right? I think underwhelm was the original path, and I win is the bucket. Okay, I'm not sure how to, get to that. Something, we just don't do skip, that's the
You
thing.
see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark,
That's a...
and any new
Oh.
content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable 2.
Okay.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This
we're playing
is
3.
what fans have truly been asking for. Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
Okay. What happens if we bring the bucket to the bucket?
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
Let's do it. What about the E-Parable? It hasn't been released yet. Oh.
Wait, there are 2 buckets here. How did you get a second bucket?
'Cause I'm special.
The warmth and comfort of a single bucket is already so great, so intoxicatingly wonderful. With 2 buckets, there's no telling. Stanley, can you still hear me? Are you with me?
Oh!
Stanley! Oh, thank God. I didn't lose you. Stanley, the power of 2 buckets was too much. I had to destroy both of them.
No.
I know how much the bucket meant to you,
No.
but I couldn't take the risk. I hope one day you can forgive me.
Wait, this is like Thanksgiving 3? There are 2 movies. In the 3rd movie, they makes joke about how nobody saw the second one. What do I do now? I lost my bucket forever. Can I go to the infinite hole?
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with? You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Happy 12th birthday, step-niece it is.
Blue! Perfect. Oh, wait, so apparently...
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision. We're moving on.
There's supposed to be an achievement machine here somewhere. Yes, so that was one thing. So, free new easy achievement. So, this is one of the other ones that changes with the bucket. Pull the lever and receive your new achievement. But I don't have the bucket.
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that.
I did it!
As you can see, the machine is not working yet since...
I got it!
Wait, what in the holy hell is going on? You got the achievement?
Yeah!
Why did the machine work? Stanley, I didn't fix it. I didn't do anything to it. I swear, it was broken just a second ago. Who fixed it? Is someone here? Are we being watched? Oh, God. Composure, composure. Yes, as you can see, the machine is working as normal, as I intended. It truly speaks to the awe-inspiring magic of the Stanley Parable 2. Breathe. Just breathe.
Amazing. That was so cool. I feel so happy now. Wait, the computer person told you that they fixed the machine. Exactly. They fixed it. Makes me so happy.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen
The
yet?
hole. I haven't seen the hole fully, but now I can see it. So let's go through that.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Woo! Missed the entire part, unfortunately. No.
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue.
It reminds
onward.
me of the tutorial of Voices of the Void. Wait, was there a hole in that one? Infinite hole?
Now, I don't mean to be
I
a
forgot
bummer,
about-
but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top.
No, I'm
Maybe
good.
do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things. Okay, Stanley. I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole?
Tutorial.
To be certain it is.
The hole eats
It's an
you to
extremely
death.
deep hole.
Yay!
I don't want anyone
That
to
sounds
say
like
that
fun.
it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It
Mine's
is.
the hole,
Is
isn't
it
it?
infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a...
Cool.
Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely? I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem. Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite?
Perfect.
If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
Okay, wait. I used the joke that there should be a new Fantastic Four movie with a brand new cast for the 4th time, and I have a great idea for the story. They can do the original story again, since nobody was paying attention the first 3 times. That'll make it easier for everyone to keep up. The Fantastic Four, too serious. It's like that idea. Perfect.
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
Okay, we should check out the other ideas, right?
Oh, for heaven. You see?
I wasn't paying
Right.
attention, I'm sorry. I have this
is
problem.
you. The problem is that you like holes too much. Not normal. A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no. You have a weird soul. Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter
it
to you
did.
this time? I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole...
Did you
you
skip
can
this?
hit
No,
the
I did this
teleport
last
button
time, but
and
I
come
missed
join me up above.
some of the later stuff, which you will see
Had
in
enough?
a little bit.
I'm positively thrilled.
Okay, good.
I really do have so much more to show you and to talk about.
Oh, yeah,
I've had enough of the hole for a lifetime.
Was it the Stanley figurines or something? We should go check that out. Oh, shit.
Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where... Wow. Okay. Yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability in marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter.
Okay. Whoop.
Well, there it is. The shame
Oh.
of my lie has come to haunt me. Not only is the hole not infinite, but it's barely even a hole at this point. It's more of a concavity, or even a very aggressive divot.
Well, guess that's it, right? That's all there is to the hole. Well, what was the other thing? I think it was the name button. We should really go.
How
Oh,
is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on.
Okay, well, I guess we'll teleport out of here. Surely it will be flat after this.
Is the, teleport button not working? You sure? Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. Still nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out.
What?
Goodbye, Stanley.
No!
You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone. You get to be with the hole, I get to do literally anything else.
Oh, I used up all my jumps!
Take care, Stanley. I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of it.
Come back! Alright, now this is the magical part that I missed. I missed some of it. Yeah, I must view the rest of it. Oh. Surely that's normal. Every pause button is a Roman numeral number 2. It is. That is true. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Meeting at 2. Oh! Oh, it's getting bigger! Yes! The hole is the best! Let's watch as the top gets smaller. It's more like a very, very, very long piston. Change perspective. Oh my god. This is crazy. Oh. So many perspective changes. Change your perception, okay. Welcome to Men in Black. Wait, can you move around? Well, apparently I'm stuck here. Oh, hold on 1 second. Sorry, just want to make sure the ads... They cannot interrupt my whole time. I refuse. Apparently I can't move. Oh. What is this? Oh. Oh. This is, something. Oh dear. Puppies! It's blue. Oh. Wait. I forgot to check this. We're on a beach. Okay, change self. Robot. Upside down. Big head. Play. Okay, error. Okay. Okay then. Oh. 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 Alright.
Stanley?
No! Don't interrupt!
Stanley!
Don't interrupt!
Oh,
No!
good wait. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland. But you can't have that, Stanley,
No,
because this hole
no.
is just so darn fascinating.
Yes, it
that I want
is!
you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment.
I didn't make
So
it all the
how
way
about if I
through.
just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really,
No.
truly focused on the whole? From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them.
Let me zone
Stay
out in the
alert,
hole.
Stanley. I'll be back.
You enjoy the hole. Oh, is it happening again? Where's the skip button when you need it? Okay, we're at the Stanley Parable 2. Okay, so apparently we exploded the bucket, did the test thing. We did the... Interesting, okay. Blue office whiteboard. Okay, we did those things. I think that's it. I think that's literally it. I guess so.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Well, thought you found the third game. Well, actually, hang on a second.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is...
Actually, let's see what happens. We're done with the Stanley Parable. The Stanley Parable 2 and the Stanley Parable 3. Skeleton. Alright. Let's see what happens when we boot it up again. We get to play the Stanley Parable 4. Surely. I have to test it. Let's see what happens. Yes! Yes! Okay. Pocket full of offline evil to adore to employee of the... Okay. Square. Challenge zone. Fight. Didgeridoo. Pantry. Okay. Curse of... Pocket full of... You know what? I feel like pocket full of square. Let's go with it. A door to challenge sounds kind of bad. Actually, you know what? Door to challenge. Why not? Oh. Alright. It's interesting that it loaded different. Alright, let's skip. Oh, and the blades have changed! Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Well, I guess that's it of the Stanley Parable, unless there's anything else we need to know about that I have forgotten. Alright, so next time we'll start up a new game. And yeah. Wait, you know, I just realized how massive the doors are. Yeah, they are pretty massive. Wait, am I tiny? It's because I'm tiny, isn't it? Alright, so for now, I shall place on my schedule. So I stream Fridays, Mondays, 2 times each day. Wait, I've never seen such tall office doors IRL. Honestly. Alright, so I stream twice a day from Friday to Monday. Almost got that wrong. Today is Mystery Monday, so in approximately 4 hours from now, I'll be playing some Poppy Playtime Chapter 5. And next week on Friday, some Slime Rancher 2 and Red Dead Redemption number 2. Saturday, some Thief the Black Parade and Resident Evil 4. Sundays, some more Final Fantasy 8 and more Resident Evil 4. Then next Mystery Monday, we'll start up a new game, so if you guys have any suggestions, suddenly missed most of tonight's stream. Aw, doll. That's all right. Okay, and yeah, so any suggestions, let me know. I believe there was a suggestion for a shorter game that was a nice point and click kind of mystery based thing, so I might do that in between. And then I'll check the suggestions. All right. So thanks so much for coming. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I hope to see you again soon. Alrighty.